I wish that I was famous on YouTube enough. Well, the video game developers like 2K send me a copy of it.
Yeah.
Can you?
From what I'm hearing, I don't know if it was you or somebody else was saying they are keeping. I don't know. I'm not believing it. I will believe it or whatever. But this is what I heard: is that from those releases at the time that they was making it and then putting it out this month. I mean, not this month, but in March. I've heard that they're keeping those wrestlers on that video game. There's no need to take them off. It's already done
because
too late.
it's already too late.
It's already too late. I mean, this does not what? This is October, November, December, January, February, March. 5 months. But still, yes, they may. I don't know. They may take them off or just keep them. We don't know. In a way, I want to see them keep them, but in a way, I want to see them go. And I hate to say it that way. And Buddy Murphy is heading to New Japan.
Yeah, I seen Buddy Murphy appeared at a show.
Yeah. So Buddy Murphy is in New Japan.
So I made a tag team, dudes. You wanna know who's in this tag team?
Who?
It is the team of Drew McIntyre, Kevin Owens, Finn Balor, Architect Seth Rollins,
Okay.
and Nia Jax. You wanna know what their name is?
What?
The League of Nations.
Oh, that's cool. But why would you want to put a Nia Jax in the men's division of tag team?
Because I needed a woman, and she's from a different part of the state, country, the world.
Oh.
I was gonna put Asuka, but I was like, no, Nia Jax is fat.
Asuka could be returning in January. Could happen. Because
Yeah.
if she comes back now with a broken arm, because I've seen pictures that she's either dislocated her arm or something, or broke her arm. That's why she's been out for so long. If they really want to use her, bring her back at Women's Royal Rumble.
Asuka is a damn good talent, don't get me wrong. But WWE has slandered her.
Yeah. What is it? I don't even think I've seen Paige and Asuka fight before. That would be a good match.
The following contest is for the Raw Women's Championship. Introducing first from Cleveland, Ohio, Alexa Bliss. Magic says I sound like Justin Roberts. I don't hear it.
Well, you might not hear it. You got a little twang in there about it, but not too much. But I can hear you a little bit of him, but not.
And her opponent, she is the Raw Women's Champion from the Isle of Samoa, Nia Jax.
Yeah, I can hear you a little bit with it, but not all the way.
Yeah. Alexa Bliss, Nia Jax, the Battle Cow versus the Little Miss Bliss.
So I've heard that Alexa Bliss is coming back, but not as what do you call that? The Fiend. She's coming back as her normal self from what I'm hearing.
That freaking Extreme Wars.
I thought, what the world, man? What's going on with her? I mean, you need somebody an evil side in the WWE, because if you put, yeah, you can be a heel or face, whatever, but you need a monster, not a monster abyss, a monster Kane, something like that. I'm talking about a women. If they could turn, if they could have left Alexa Bliss alone, even though I did not like the gimmick, leave her the way she was, and bring back Nikki Cross when she first came in. That would have been a good match to see. A heel versus a heel.
What do you think of that new ASH gimmick from Nikki?
I don't know.
I don't like it. I think it's stupid.
They need to take that thing away from Nikki Cross. I really am. I mean, it's cool, but I really would love to see them take it off over the mask thing, whatever.
I don't even like the mask. I think that mask is stupid.
I do too. I think they way overdid it with her. Not that I'm hating her about it, it's just that puts me in mind of what's her name? What's his name? The Hurricane. That's who made that up. I know that, right?
Yep.
Hurricane did that.
What's his Battle Cow signature?
Wait. So it is what it is. I mean, I'm not hating on what they have done, but they need to have their act together. That's real.
Vince needs to get his head out of his ass. I'm sorry. Bring back the Attitude Era.
Scott, I'm sorry, but we'll never have never.
That's when Vince was in his freaking prime, was the Attitude.
He knew what he was doing. Like he just gave up on it too quickly with the new era. You would have got your head out of your rear end, you would have made these as an Attitude Era.
I mean, he could even still do the Attitude Era, but make it not like the Attitude Era, if that makes sense.
He don't know how to. His voice is gone. You know?
Welcome to Monday Night Raw!
Yeah, he's lost that. There's nothing to bring back of him with Vince and he's lost his voice with it, he's lost his touch, he's lost his in-ring mode, you know, he's lost everything. They talking down on him, but he's been in this business way too long. He don't know how to run the
Paul Heyman looks like he's 50-something, but he knows the business still, what he did back when he was like 14, 15.
Paul Heyman looks like a Paul Heyman since day one. The only thing different about him is his long hair in the back is gone. That's the only thing. He's still good on the mic. He's He's still good. He's still good. I'm being serious. He's really good.
I wish they would let Paul Heyman do a Paul Heyman suit promo just for Roman Reigns.
No,
What?
you know what's gonna happen? You know what's really gonna happen? Paul Heyman is setting up.
Scotty, does your lunch back there?
All I have is a bowl in there from lunch.
How much more would you have? Please get it done.
Yeah, Paul Heyman, I swear, Paul Heyman is setting up Roman Reigns.
I got your report card with your 2 F's on it.
You know what?
Yeah. Hey, do you
Yeah,
care
he's
if I
saying-
cut a promo?
No, I don't care.
Maybe boxy though, because I'm doing a Drew McIntyre promo.
Hold on just one second. How old is Paul Heyman? That's what I was saying. But anyway, what is it?
Honey, you shouldn't even be in this match. You're the COO of the company, and I'm gonna Kramer kick your head off and win back my WWE Universal Championship.
Yeah, done.
Who do you think's going to win? Goose. Drew McIntyre.
Good.
Dolph Ziggler. The Beast. Brock Lesnar. Triple H. Roman Reigns or Baron Corbin?
I'm gonna say Triple H. Oh, y'all didn't know this, did you?
What?
That they have signed, AEW has signed Luke Harper's wife to a contract.
To wrestle?
No.
To what?
She's too old to wrestle. She could be the Dark Order's manager.
Ain't her son
work.
wrestling?
No, her son is not wrestling. He's only 10. He's
Oh.
got 8 years to figure out if he wants to stay with the AEW or do something else, or he hits 18. So he's got 80 more years to decide what he really wants to do in his future. Follow in his dad's footsteps or do something else. But he's still got 8 years to think about that, you know?
John Silver made me cry the other day. Because when he did the distance clothesline, like Brody Lee did, it made me cry. I miss that man so fucking bad.
I mean, anybody does. I mean, it's not him still missing Eddie Guerrero. Man. I don't get it emotional like it did before, but it's still hard to believe he's gone. It really is.
I can't believe it's almost been a year since Harper's passed.
It'll be December the 26th.
Grandma!
December the 26th is when Luke Harper passed.
Grandma!
I think I'm gonna have to get rid of this one.
She's probably doing something still.
Because it's sideways, Mom.
Not only that, it's broke.
Michael, will you come and fix Grandma's Bill's walker?
Plus it's going to fall apart.
If you could face, Goose,
Well, we're gonna have
one WWE superstar or AEW superstar, who would it be?
If I could face anybody from WCW, I mean WWE or AEW.
Yeah.
Wow, there's so many.
I'll go first. I'd rather face The Undertaker.
One thing for your death wish now or later.
No, the only reason I want to face The Undertaker is to be there for the iconic entrance. Can you imagine being in the ring where Undertaker's doing his iconic entrance?
I'll be creeped out.
I'd jump out of the ring.
I would too. Yeah, Andy would have been my first from WWE, and from AEW probably will be
Cody Rhodes.
no, probably Jungle Boy.
No, mine would be Cody Rhodes.
Eddie Guerrero would have been my first one, and my second one in WWE will be Rey Mysterio.
Okay, if you could tag up with one legendary tag team, who would it be?
If I had to tag it with the legendary tag team,
The Hardy Boys all the way.
I would say that, and I'm leaning towards a Hart Foundation.
No. Either the Hardy Boys or Ez and Christian.
Yeah, they was good. Don't get me wrong, they was good. Yeah. If I was just saying, I'm just putting an example out there. If back in the Attitude Era when it was men pressing against the women in the ring like China did, I will literally face probably out of the women, maybe Stacy Keibler.
Okay, I got a question for you.
What?
Who had the best theme song in the Attitude Era? And who had the worst theme song in the Attitude Era?
The best one, the Attitude Era. The Legions of Doom had a good one. And the bad one is when the worst of all, I swear, the worst of all was the people. Everybody was dressed up in like the suits with black and white.
Right the Censored?
Yeah. That was the stupidest theme song. That wasn't even a theme song. That was not a theme song. Honestly. It was something just to bust your eardrum.
I think the Brood had the best theme song.
The what now?
I have 3 for this one. The Brood, The Rock, and Triple H is My Time.
The tag team is the Legions of Doom, a Hart Foundation, and the Generation X. those are tag teams that I like. And the APA, no, not the APA, but what was her name?
Roman.
No, with the Rock and them in it.
Mankind.
No, not Mankind.
Oh, the corporation.
Yeah, the corporation. Yeah.
That was The Rock, Shane McMahon, Steve Blackman, I think.
No, not them. It was with Farouk and The Rock and D'Lo Brown and them.
Oh, the Nation of Domination.
That one, yes. I love that one.
Oh no.
Just the beat to it. Just like the singles one. I'm gonna say the 80s. 80s was the best one. 80s.
Don't get me wrong, Eddie's a damn good performer.
Behind him would be Rey Mysterio's.
Eddie's a damn good performer. One of the best. I did not like his first theme song.
Which one?
The one where the cell phone ringing.
Did you feel the heat?
Yeah, I did not like that one.
And I didn't like that one. I don't know. I won't say I didn't like it, I did like it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of in between.
I lie, I cheat, I steal.
Oh, yeah. That right there went down in one of the history books of him. I'm serious.
You know what I cannot understand?
I cannot hear. Hold on. Stop.
Okay.
I'm here. 1 second. I gotta go do something right quick. Okay. We'll talk about this.
No, Lisa. Not our cousin Lisa. Lisa from Pennsylvania. Oh. Yeah, she got the daughter table. She got the secret yesterday.
Don't come after me, Brock.
But she still recognizes me after all these years.
Supper's ready.
Okay, well let me finish this match. Roman's been eliminated? Dolph. Come on, man. Triple H, get out of here, dude. Fuck you. That's what I hate about these matches, dude. They go after you instead of the final four.
I know you're down there, girl.
No, you're not getting any of my food.
Mommy knows you're down there, Mommy.
Mom's lost enough weight now. You guys help me eat with food. So what do you have for supper last night, Michael?
Leftovers. Pork, barbecue pork. Whatever you can find.
What time did you get home?
Little after 11, little after 12. It only lasted an hour. $20. When you work for
$20 a person.
Ariana, Lily, Landon, Loretta, and Melinda.
Give me a minute, Justin, I'm eating. I gotta apologize to Goose on there. Hey, Goose. Hey, Bub.
Yep.
I want to apologize to you for something real quick.
What do you got to apologize to me for?
I'm sorry for last Sunday with my cousin reading off the porn. I'm so sorry for that.
Don't worry about that.
I was just afraid it was going to ruin our friendship. That's why I needed to apologize for it, boss.
You're fine.
What happened, Doctor?
It was something that his cousin or brother was talking about some stuff inappropriate, and I was ignoring it, so he thought I was mad about it.
Alright.
Yeah, we was talking about what was the best thing in the Attitude Era, what was the best tag team in the Attitude Era, or something like that. Give me any suggestions.
My favorite three was Roman Reigns.
No, that one, I forgot that one.
And I also enjoyed in the Attitude Era, who was it? Crap, now I need to think here. I just had him in my head. Well, LOD was still around, so I said LOD was pretty good. Just like Jimmy G. Road Dogg and Billy Gunn, of course.
Yeah.
Matt and Jeff Hardy, Evan Christian. The list goes on and on.
You remember Cindy Woodward?
Or what was their name? Legions of Doom.
Stone
Legions of
Cold,
Doom.
Triple H,
Yeah.
Undertaker, Kane,
The Rock.
you know.
Yeah. The Rock's was pretty good in my life. I said The Rock's one I liked.
Nation of Domination, the Corporate Ministry,
Yep.
the Ministry of Darkness.
Which one was that one with Ivory in it with all those guys and they came out with suits?
Hey, right?
The one that Ivory came out with.
Oh, the Right to Censor.
Yeah, Right to Censor. I didn't like their theme song. I'm sorry. That was just
Well, yeah, it was supposed to be, they were supposed to be censoring everything, that's why it was.
that
The theme
one.
song was bad, but I liked the group.
That one I didn't like. All it was is the siren ring. That was it.
Yeah,
Well, Taz back in the day.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, I liked the Taz one when he came out.
Taz
With
was
that,
badass, yeah.
yeah. Oh, the ripped off of WWE again the other night.
Alright, yeah.
Taz.
I
Taz
hear they're officially starting the war with each other. Raw, or SmackDown and Rampage are officially at each other
they've
in a war
already did
now.
that. They've already did that.
No, like, it officially started, like, last week or whatever.
Stack Twitter up on the table.
AEW is going to destroy them. I'm sorry.
Maybe if WWE keeps getting better. They start getting better, then WWE may end up winning. We'll
And you
see
know
what
what?
happens.
You know what Taz said?
But,
It's been waiting to say this for a long time. That it's been in the best company ever he has been around is AEW. He said that. Yeah. And I don't blame him, man. I don't blame him.
well, I think it's just their locker room morale back there is very good.
Yeah, I think, I hate to say this,
Yes.
in the
Yes.
sense
As soon as I
of,
sit down.
in the sense of
Nuh-uh.
Man Without the
I
Nose,
just
Jay
tried to
Malenko,
Put that pan on the stove for
he's
that.
got a look, and I'm sorry if he does or doesn't, but it looked like to me, he's got a little bit of Alzheimer's disease. I think he does.
Here.
Dean Malenko.
Yeah,
Because I don't say that what happened all the time, but when he was in that ring, what I was just seeing, he was leaning against the ropes with his arms out on both sides of the ropes, looking at Chris Jericho, and you can see his arms, both of his hands and arms shake. Like he
yeah, but
couldn't
that's
even.
not Alzheimer's. That's
I'm just saying because that could.
would be Parkinson.
Well, yeah, I meant to say Parkinson's disease, but I think he's got a little bit of that because his whole arm was shaking.
Yeah,
both.
Parkinson's is what makes you shake. Alzheimer's is where you forget shit.
Yeah, so he's got that a little slide of it, but he's not the same.
You're not the same when you get older, that's the same.
You know, Dean Malenko's always, and one of my
We should do
other favorite
both
my other
subs tonight
favorite
if
back in
we want to.
WCW is Dean Malenko. Dean Malenko was a good one. Not my best, but he was in probably my top 10.
And speaking of attitude, one of my favorite people was Perry Saturn and his best friend Moppy. Moppy!
Yeah, and what's his
That
name?
shit was so funny.
Al Snow with that big old head.
And you tell her.
Al Snow was good. Hey, Al Snow was good. Al Snow was really
Yeah.
good. Al
So,
Snow was.
so was Bob Holly and Crash Holly. And little
I
Spike
got this
Dudley.
thing going, Magic, if you want to join.
Cool,
If
I'm
you
Billy.
if you had to pick out of Crash Holly and Bob Holly, just one, which one did you really like more? Crash or Bob?
Okay.
Well, that's a difficult one to answer because they're both good. But Bob Holly or Hardcore Holly he has what he's good at, and then there's little Crash Holly, he has what he's good at. Personally, if I'm going to wrestle in a hardcore match or a hardcore stipulation, and I want to get out of there quickly without being seen or heard, I go with Crash Holly. If I want to have a hardcore match that's gonna last a long time, and I'm gonna need someone to help me beat the shit out of this person, I go with Hardcore Holly. So,
Yeah.
but for the most part, I would say that between the two, Bob is the better.
Yeah. I was telling Scott here where to go, and Scott did agree. Well, did agree that you could tell Paul Heyman cannot keep a straight face. I swear he can't.
This Thursday at Crown Jewel, not this Thursday, but this coming Thursday.
I'm telling you, you wait and watch. You wait and watch.
Yeah.
Paul Heyman.
I know it is this Thursday, that's right, yeah.
This Thursday. Yeah.
Thursday at Crown Jewel.
I downloaded a match for Jacob Freeman, by the way, Magic.
You mean MJF?
Yep.
But I tell you what I'm gonna say
I'm
is,
scared.
you wait and watch. I can see it. Paul Heyman is playing Roman Reigns. I'm telling you, it's a setup. Watch.
It's quite the story. Right now we don't know whose side he's on.
You wait and watch, it's gonna be. You wait and watch, it's gonna be Roman. I mean,
Boy, 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 boy,
Did
boy,
you see
boy.
that signing? Did you see that signing?
Yeah,
last week?
that's it. It's funny as hell.
He
He's like, you dumbass farmer. You just signed that contract without looking at it? He's like, I'm not
He
dumb.
said, I don't have to look at it.
I don't have to look at it. I look at me and my advocate went over it this morning. Walked
He said,
away.
he said, I don't have to look at it. He said, I already know what happened. He says, me and Paul just talked about it over the phone this morning. So, and then you could see, I don't know if I seen it, but you probably could seen it.
Yeah.
Paul Heyman was laughing about it when Brock was
Yeah.
saying, it's a setup, I'm telling
So
you.
now the story, this is a cool storyline. Everyone loves it because the story is getting really good between these two because the dynamic of Paul Heyman and who does he side with. You know?
Yeah. And the face-to-face off too is Edge and Seth Rollins. That's a good
That
one.
is getting good. He was in fucking Eddie's house. What the fuck? Really, Rollins?
Yeah. So who would you really have against that one, Seth or Edge? Yeah, Edge.
Personally, it could go either way. It depends on how you tell the story. But because Rollins is already a pretty established superstar, so he doesn't really need to win that match. But,
Oh, you're talking about Seth, right?
right, I'm talking about Rollins. He's already an established star, and a lot of people like him, and he's pretty much a big name anyway. So he doesn't necessarily need to win the match. But if you're but since he is a younger star, technically speaking, he should be the one going over. But Edge, depending on how the story is being told, and the way that it's looking, Edge should be the one that wins, based on the story.
Yeah.
On how it's being told. So, how they're telling the story to me, if you had to ask me, Edge is the one that should go over, based on how they're telling the story. Now, again, the technical winner should be Rollins based on just because he's younger and because they need to be pushing new stars. But Rollins is already established anyway, so at this point it's kind of like a main eventer versus a legend. That's all it really is. And that's fine. I mean, it would kind of help Rollins' career a little bit. It would boost him up a little bit to have a win over House. It would be nice. But personally, I think Edge, based on how they're telling the story, and Rollins breaking into his house and so forth, Edge needs to be the one that wins House. So.
Yeah. There's a rumor going around that I seen it. Like I keep saying, and I know you get tired of me saying this, whatever, but on YouTube, that's a rumor. Okay, you know how these rumors spread about about wrestlers. Says that the reason why that Sasha Banks took off those many times, those few weeks, whatever, is because her man and her was having a fight, whatever. She broke it off with him, and guess who she's dating now? This is the story. Rey Mysterio.
How would she be dating Rey Mysterio?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's a rumor. They're saying that the reason why she took off is because she.
Well, I can understand the breakup part. That's believable. I believe that, but
her coming back into the business.
Never saying that. That's a bold-faced lie.
Yeah, but I'm not believing that.
It's not even a rumor. It's just a flat-out lie because.
So.
I mean, you saw Rey Mysterio's wife. You saw Aaliyah. You saw Dominic. You've seen Rey.
But it's a storyline. It's a storyline, though.
Well, if they're gonna do a storyline like that, then obviously he's now in this thing of cheating, which is not good. So that means they're gonna have to make Dominic go against his father. Rey's gotta turn heel, and you gotta turn Rey heel and all this stuff.
And then have Leah to come and confront, Sasha Banks and say, now
and
it's my time.
She's doing it for Mom,
Yeah.
I mean, if they're gonna do that, okay, cool, fine, that's fine. Fine little story. I mean, I'm okay with it, but but Rey needs to turn heel for that. Otherwise, if he's a baby face, it just doesn't make sense.
Right. So that's just a rumor. But imagine just saying, like, we're not going to believe it's true, but just imagine it playing out like that, and then you see all of a sudden, that Aaliyah comes along and be like, what in the world, be shocked about it. But I think that'd be a good
storyline. Fine, I'm okay with that. But I know for a fact Rey Mysterio's not dating her secretly. Whether it's a rumor or not.
that would be messed up.
Yeah, because that means he's cheating on his wife.
And no offense, Rey Mysterio. Not that I'm saying it, but Rey Mysterio does look like a good-looking guy. But how these wrestlers, these female wrestlers now, what they are now, who wouldn't fall in love with Rey Mysterio?
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying? So it's just a story.
A little Miguel said, so
yeah.
Which means little booger.
Yeah.
Ray,
I've seen Ray in person. He's still not tall at all. He's the same.
Guy.
And Alexa Bliss is too. Let you know.
Yeah, she's small too.
I seen
trying to call her Little Miss Bliss.
I seen the Nia Jax. Let me tell you.
Yeah, she's a big woman.
To be honest with you.
Yeah.
Have you seen her in person?
No.
She's not as big as you think.
Yeah, no.
The TV makes it looks big.
Yeah.
I nicknamed her the Battle Cow.
The Battle Cow.
Right,
That was
Battle
wrong.
Cow, the fuck?
That's his new nickname for Alexa. I mean for Nia Jax is Battle Cow.
Oh god, Scott Battle Cow.
No, you know what I called her?
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna say that because it sounds so wrong.
Don't be hating on Bearclaw Keith Lee now. Come on now.
Where'd he come up in this conversation? I was talking about Nia Jax.
Nobody. Listen. He came up because I brought him up. That's what. That's right.
I love you, Magic.
Yeah.
Battle destroyer of my whole.
Oh god, my
I'm ready when you are.
You know she's really got in trouble for that though.
You know that's still a very high trend on YouTube. Oh my god! Oh my
Why wouldn't it be a trend on YouTube?
dude.
That's kind of funny. I can't believe she got in trouble. What? I mean, that's not a rated PG-13. You can't. Oh, but no. So if I don't know if it was a storyline for her saying "oh my hole" or something, but she did get in trouble for that.
I honestly think it was a true organic thing, and she honestly said it because she landed on her butt crack.
Do you think I can just send them a picture and they'll see it?
So I honestly think she truly said it.
Probably not. I don't know.
Like, it's one of those things, like, when you, like, you know how, like, you might be doing something and you hit your arm and you're like, oh, my arm! That
Yeah.
kind of thing. That's the kind of thing you got. That's like, oh, my arm!
That's funny though.
Yeah.
You got to admit that was funny.
And she was trying to hide it, you could tell. But she there was no audience in the crowd at the time when that happened because it was during the pandemic. You know, the microphone picked it up very clear.
You know who I would love? Nia
I got your mom.
is Dewdrop.
Oh, Viper Nivian, not nice. Yeah.
That won't be a good. That won't be a good fight.
Yeah, Dewdrop, aka Viper Nivian. Viper Nivian.
Yeah.
Viper
But
Nivian.
I'm gonna say Nia Jax is
She's a
still
damn
gonna get
good
it.
wrestler.
Yeah, Nia Jax is still gonna have it though. You
Yeah.
know,
Did you
she's
see
more
any of her
bigger.
matches on NXT? She was amazing. Viper
Oh, I've
Nivian.
seen some of them. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen some of them.
Yeah, I love Viper Nivian. She was one of my favorites. So.
Yeah,
That's
she.
why when they brought her in with Eva Marie, I'm like, oh my god, they're already ruining her. So,
Well,
I'm glad they got rid of the Eva Marie. Like, god damn, get that shit out of here. She's god awful, she still can't wrestle.
no,
Get you
She's not
get
ready.
out of here. Stop
I'm
trying
sorry,
to
she's not
wrestle.
ready. She's not ready for it.
Get down. No, Jack, get down.
I mean,
No,
who
Lana
did
can wrestle better than her. Lana may not be the best, but Lana is a better wrestler than Eva Marie.
You got that right.
Yeah. And Lana may not be the best, but at least Lana can actually make it look good.
Tag the
Whereas
punch
Eva,
himself.
whereas Eva Marie or whatever, she's like, yeah, it's like so dumb.
Yeah. I think she's just there for a show. Hey,
Yeah, that's what she's there for anyway.
I think she's just there for a show. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
so.
look at me! I got pink hair, or I red,
Yeah,
bright
shut
red hair.
down. She
It's
needs
a-
to get off my screen is what she needs to do.
It's not Nikki. Nikki for her looks.
Yeah, she needs to get off. She needs to get off my TV screen. So. And
Yeah.
then they squandered frickin' Nikki Cross and made her into Nikki ASH, almost superhero.
I was telling Scott there about her. I was telling Scott about her logo. Um, get Alexa Bliss back the way she was, okay, and put Nikki Cross back the way she was. She's kind of crazy. You got the evil side of Alexa, and you got the crazy side of Nikki Cross, and let them go at it. That would have been a good one.
Yeah, or you could just do Twisted Bliss, and what I would have done, I would have just had them stay who they were originally, and would have had them be the Twisted Sisters.
Yeah, but
I would have called them the Twisted Sisters.
you can't.
Wait,
Nothing, I was just listening to you guys. I was just gonna put my 2 cents in, but...
Yeah, what's up? Go ahead, you go put your 2 cents in.
I don't think those two would last as a tag team like everyone said they would. I bet you, if it was me, Alexa Bliss would have stayed hooked anyway, wouldn't even interacted with the Fiend, because that went fucking nowhere. Let's see.
Twisted Bliss, not the Fiend.
I
know. No, but he was saying something else about it. Yeah, something different about it.
I'm not saying that she would go around carrying your Lily doll that got off her Lily doll. Get that shit off my screen.
I felt so fucking embarrassed for her at Extreme Rules. Yeah. It was even fucking funny.
Extreme Rules made her, yeah, it was I'm glad that they're basically killing her off and bringing her back to regular Alexa Bliss, which would be nice.
Introducing for us from Ohio. It is Brendan Collins.
Nice. And we'll do our thing again this Saturday. So.
Oh, well, I already have it set up, so whenever you want to do it.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. You should be seeing what we've been doing. We've had a lot of good things. We've been checking out Scott's YouTuber run.
I have a little bit since he's been sending me the link.
Wait, you got Nebula Realms? When did you get Nebula Realms?
I downloaded it last night.
See, I would stay off of it. It's really just a dumb... It's like PlayStation Home. Too much drama. I highly recommend just be careful. If you're gonna get on it, just avoid a lot of people.
Oh, I know.
So you want to hear her money, her title match for Money in the Bank?
Here.
This.
The what?
This is for the $1 Million Championship for SmackDown. Pete Dunne, Johnny Gargano, Apollo Crews, Kane, Cesaro, Cody Rhodes. That's for the $1 Million Championship.
Ooh, that's cool.
For the money, and for the Money in the Bank, it is Stone Cold Steve Austin, Keith Lee, Kenny Omega, Dan Housing, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yep, and I traded Dick Regal over to Raw because I'm doing a special thing at SummerSlam. It's going to be The Rock versus Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship. The Rock comes back to try to challenge to do the thing that he never did before, and that is beat Brock Lesnar on the biggest, one of the biggest stages of all, SummerSlam.
Wait, you know how we was talking about having Brendan Collins and Aaron Matthew face off with William Regal? I think the game read our minds.
Alright.
Because it put AM and Brendan Collins in the rivalry.
Oh, very nice. Very nice, very evil.
Right now I'm doing a tournament is Leo Rush versus Brendan Collins.
Leo Rush is back in the ring too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to know what company he's wrestling for?
What company?
FSW.
AEW. Because he came back to AEW.
He's originally wrestling for FSW too.
He's gonna make his debut coming back to AEW.
He's wrestling, he just got done wrestling Chris Bay at FSW in Los Angeles.
Oh, nice. Yeah, all these indie promotions are getting big. Personally, get this, there's a big rumor going around that this war between WWE and AEW is actually an inside thing that both companies are in on it, and they're doing it to make the fans get all excited and hyped up, so the fans can tune into WWE and AEW, and if that's the case, it would be a win-win situation because both shows would be good, wrestling would be great again, and fans would be loving it. So,
What they need to do is get rid of NXT. I'm sorry.
what do you mean, get rid of NXT?
No, I think it's better now than it was before.
Oh, no, it's worse than it was before.
Oh, and by the way, oh yeah, I was gonna, okay, never mind, I meant to say it backwards, but anyway, they made that arena, they've already got the exactly arena that
2.0?
it's
Alright.
2.0, and to WWE.
Personally, though, I mean, I see what they're doing, like, they're making it a developmental brand, and they're kicking all the indie people out, everything Triple H did, they're getting rid of, and they're sending them either in the main roster, or they're letting them go. And it's just, it's really sad. I mean, they have
really
fucking
is.
Tony Storm show up on SmackDown after being in catering for like a few months. She goes to do the fucking King of the Ring or the Queen's Crown stupid tournament thing, which there's only gonna be 4 people in the whole damn tournament, which is so fucking, so dumb. And they fucking squander her by having her lose to Selena Vega. Really? Really? Tony Storm? Come on, you could have built the entire tournament around her.
That, I mean, yeah, I mean,
She could have been the next Trish Stratus.
yeah, but
I wouldn't
Or
go
Lita.
that far.
Still.
I mean, Tony Storm is good, don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't say she'll be the next Trish Stratus or even Lita. You know what I mean?
Well, I say it like that in the sense of star power.
Yeah.
Not in character, but in star power. If they did it right and they built around her, they could have elevated her very, very good. And then on top of that, they have fucking Liv Morgan lose. You fucking Carmella. Like, really? How dare you make Liv Morgan lose? Liv Morgan needs to win. If you're gonna make Tony Storm lose, then you need to make Liv Morgan win. She needs to win the tournament.
see, this is the thing I've always said. We don't know what is behind closed doors about that. So, we're gonna say, oh, well, you know.
Can you use your
Braun
dad's
Strowman's
battery
gonna take on
charger?
Big Show. We're gonna say that Big Show's gonna win.
Shut up with your dad's
You know, we're
battery
gonna say that Big
charger.
Show's gonna win. Then Braun Strowman comes behind and pulls us all, and then he wins. You know, it's not always gonna be us. Always gonna be
It's always
pushing.
good to have a
It's
brother.
always, you know.
Who's here, Mom?
Yeah, just have a mom.
Huh?
Yeah, just have a mom. What are you talking about?
I didn't ask that. I said, who's here, Mom?
Oh.
Doing, 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 doing.
What did your mom say? Doing, 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 doing.
But no, I mean, yeah.
I
It
thought
is
he
what
said
it
if he had a mom. I'm like, of course he has a mom.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I've got a mom. I have one.
That's what I thought he said. Sorry, but I thought he said that.
No, no, you're good. No, you're good.
Oh, jeez. Anyways. And I mean, with the whole Queen's Crown tournament, it looks like the winner may end up being Dana Brooke, which, God forbid, they make her win the damn tournament. Oh my God.
Well, hey, look, you may not never know.
Or even Carmella. She doesn't need it.
Carmella don't need to win another. No.
Exactly.
She don't need to win it.
If you weren't going to give it to Toni Storm, and you aren't going to give it to Liv Morgan, then the only other person that you give it to is either Zelina Vega at this point, or you give it to another girl who could really use a tournament to win. But the problem is, they only did a 4-person tournament, so it's not even worth anything. Because they're trying to cram it and rush it till Crown Jewel because they want the finals to be at Crown Jewel, instead of building it out weeks and weeks and weeks and doing a 16-person tournament and having the finals end up Survivor Series. That would have been better.
Well, I mean, how you
But
get
no, they wanted to do it at Crown Jewel. So they can push a fucking agenda over there and make women wrestle again when that's against the country's quota, sir. I mean, how much do you want to bet after that match at Crown Jewel, after the women's match, they're going to have another plane issue? You just watch. You just wait and see. You just wait and see. They're going to have another plane issue.
Yep.
And then Vincent and Saudi Arabia guy are going to are going to be at each other's throats again. Damn it, I need my plane to move. Yeah, well, you need to quit putting women in my ring.
Yep.
Because they don't believe in that stuff over there. They believe that men are superior, that men are, you know.
Yeah, so I don't even know why they waste their time to go over there.
Because they're getting the extra money because they can't get that shit over here. It's like, well, then book the show better. And you can do that, dumbass. So frustrating.
I'm sorry to say, it's like they can't show skin over there. Okay, your face is skin, so what's the difference? You know, what's the difference? What, you gonna put a mask on them and not show their face? I mean, come on.
I know,
Like,
it's so dumb. Oh, vagina is in my ring, vagina is in my ring. I know. But it's the Saudi custom. They're not used to having women perform. They don't normally do that in that country. It's like WWE's trying to push a narrative to change the culture standards over there, which is so dumb.
It is.
You know, it's like, why are you pushing kid over there? You're a fucking American. Stay in fucking America and do the shit in America. Let them do that, you do to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yep.
Anyways.
I mean, it's Saudi Arabia for you. I'm not hating on it, but I mean,
I know, but I can already guarantee that there's going to be another plane incident. I guarantee it.
well, we could.
Because the Saudi general is going to be pissed off again because he was originally mad last time when they did Natalya versus Lake Diego at Crown Jewel last year.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the first ever women's match at Crown Jewel. So.
Yep.
I mean, they can do the Crown Jewel, but they just don't need to include the women in it. Just leave the men out, and there you go. Leave the men in it, leave the women out, and then do the women's tournament at Survivor Series. If you want to finish the men's King of the Ring, fine, that's fine. King of the Ring ends at Crown Jewel, but the Queen's Crown tournament ends at Survivor Series. That's what I would have done. Or I would have brought back Evolution. the Evolution pay-per-view, Type 2. Fuck, that was Stephanie McMahon, or Shane McMahon's idea. Why don't you go with your son's idea and give us Evolution pay-per-view part 2 and have the Queen Crown tournament over there? You know?
Yeah, they just need to bring those pay-per-views back a little bit more to have some of them, you know.
Yeah.
Bad Blood, what is it? Unforgiving.
I agree. Armageddon.
Armageddon. Yeah. Well, we can't say Halloween Havoc because
Well, they
NXT
can
has
because
it.
they own the rights to WCW,
But NXT has Halloween Havoc. NXT does. I mean, not NXT. Yeah, NXT. Yeah.
Yeah, NXT is WWE, so.
But I don't think they'll share with the Halloween Havoc with the. I don't
Why?
see them.
Why
I don't
would
know.
they share? It's all the same company.
You know how Vince McMahon is. Oh well, we're gonna split this up. You can have this one, and the main
Well,
roster can
maybe. I
have
mean,
this.
it's up to
You know what I'm
Vince,
saying?
really, but at the end of the day, they own the rights to most WCW pay-per-views. The only one that I don't think they have the rights anymore to is Starrcade, because I heard that AEW bought that one, or it was one of the WCW pay-per-views that AEW bought from WWE, that they own the rights to the pay-per-view name. So,
I don't know which one that one was.
I forget which one it is too, but so pretty much because WWE owns WCW and ECW, they can literally bring back ECW December to Dismember. They can bring back, WCW November, December to Dismember, November to December, something like that. Like all the ECW pay-per-views, they can bring those back.
Yeah.
And they can bring back all WCW pay-per-views, minus like a few because some were given the rights to someone else. They sold the rights to some of those pay-per-views. And then,
TNA's got one of the WCW pay-per-views.
Yeah, I know they bought one of them.
I don't know which one that one was.
I think it was Starrcade, but I don't know.
I think it was Starrcade.
But if Starrcade is gone, personally, I would have brought Starrcade back for WWE and made it like the second WrestleMania. Because that was WCW's big event. I would have had WrestleMania, which is my biggest event of the year. And then I would have had Starrcade, which is the second biggest event of the year. Then I would have had SummerSlam, which would have been the third biggest event of the year. Survivor Series, the fourth. Rumble, the fifth. And there you go. So you would have 5 major pay-per-views that were the biggest shows of the year.
Or bring one of them back, I would love to see. Bash at the Beach. Have the main roster to have WWE have that one.
I mean, you could do Bash at the Beach, sure. Do that in July, get rid of Money in the Bank. Do that in July, have Bash at the Beach, and then SummerSlam afterwards.
They don't need the Money in the Bank as a pay-per-view. I don't get it.
Bring that back at WrestleMania and make it a match. So, leave it back as a match simulation. Get rid of Hell in a Cell, bring back Bad Blood.
Dad says no.
Or even the In Your House pay-per-views.
In Your House is in NXT's.
Yeah. But NXT is WWE, I keep telling you.
Yeah. They need to just they need not to make that one as a pay-per-view in your house. Have it just at a house show off the TV. Because that does not make no sense at all. A little entrance have nothing to do with anything. Just a little board having the wrestlers come inside of it. That's crazy. It's no point in showing that on TV. Have it off TV. It's stupid.
Yeah, well that's what it became, but In Your House is a completely different pay-per-view. Cause they used to have in your house bad blood. That's what it used to be called back in the day.
And you're gonna laugh
In
at
your
me when I
house.
say this. You're gonna laugh at me anyway when I say this.
I know what you're talking about though.
No,
Yeah.
no, this is gonna be more funny when I just said that. You think this is gonna be more funny?
So,
We got a pay-per-view called In Your House. Right? I have not seen it since the last time I seen it on the table. But anyway, In Your House. Of course it's in your house. You're watching it on TV. It's in your house. So why making it as a pay-per-view called In Your House? TV. Wrestling is
it wasn't just in
inside.
your house. It was in your house bad blood or in your house. Meaning that
It don't
WWE
matter.
was coming
A
to you
pay-per-view.
live
But
on
listen, a
pay-per-view
pay-per-view.
in your house.
But
Whatever.
the name of it.
I know, but
It's
that's how they did it
called
back in the
In Your.
90s and nobody complained about it.
I'm just saying, it's kind of funny the way I said it though. It's
I know.
inside of your house
I mean,
anyway,
you make
so.
a valid point there, but personally, they don't need the in your house thing. I was just throwing that out there. But like things like Bad Blood, have Bad Blood be the pay-per-view for Halloween. Like that would be smart. You could either do Bad Blood or Halloween Havoc, one of the two. You know?
Which one has Halloween Havoc now? Which one has it? Is it NXT or is it AEW?
NXT, which is WWE. You're
saying.
treating NXT like it's a completely different company.
You might as well say it is. You might as well say. Because they're coming into the main roster.
Yeah, but it's still WWE. It's just another brand.
I don't think for one second that NXT is gonna have Halloween Havoc or whatever other one
They
have.
did at one point, but they don't have it now, probably. Now
I'd like to
since
see
the
Bad
new
Blood
2.0,
come back.
I don't know what's gonna be the new pay-per-view. But personally,
Yeah, they
I
just
think
need to take that Money in the Bank out. Like,
definitely go back to putting that at WrestleMania.
it's called
Yeah.
Money in the Bank. It's called Money in the Bank. Yes, I get that.
Yeah.
But
Get rid of the pay-per-view. Keep the match, but get rid of the
little
pay-per-view.
contract. It's a little contract in the side of a big box, a square box that you think it's real money in it. But when you open it up, it's a little envelope sitting right up in the air. Honestly, honest to God. Come on.
Why are you complaining about the Money in the Bank briefcase?
Yes. It's crazy.
Well, it's called Money in the Bank, but what it means is the championship is supposedly worth something, right? So the championship's worth quite a bit of money, usually. So if you have the Money in the Bank, you just cash that in, which has, they say it every week, it has a contract which guarantees that person an opportunity at the World Championship, depending on which one they choose, and they can cash it in up until next year's WrestleMania. Personally, I would say get rid of the pay-per-view, put the match back at WrestleMania, do 8 or 6 men, fight for the Money in the Bank briefcase. The winner goes on, and they can hold the briefcase all the way till next year's WrestleMania. And if they decide to cash in any time in between there, then that's great, you know. And then maybe they can become new champion. I don't have a problem with the concept. I get where you're coming from in the sense of like, oh, it's a box, and you know, I mean, the thing is like, I'd prefer them to hold a briefcase than carry around a clipboard. Oh, look, I'm gonna cash in this clipboard, add my Money in the Bank. That's even worse.
No, that is true. I agree. Yeah, I do.
I mean, cause you could say, okay, well, we'll just put it on a clipboard, and then you just hang the clipboard high above the ring. The contract, you grab it, you have the contract, but then it's like, oh wow, so when I want to cash it in, I have to hand the clipboard in, like, That's just, no, that would be like you're in school. You know. So I personally think the Money in the Bank itself is fine. I just think that the pay-per-view itself needs to go. They need to get rid of pay-per-view.
Yeah. All together.
And put it back, put the match.
The TLC. Yeah.
Needs to go.
The TLC don't need to go. I like the TLC.
The pay-per-view needs to go. The match can stay. The pay-per-view goes. Because it takes away from the prestige of that thing. It's like all of a sudden all these great matches that they've had, they turned them into pay-per-views. And it just, to me, it took away from the nostalgia of those matches. Like Hell in a Cell, when it first came in, it was almost every match was going to be contested in a Hell in a Cell. Like, that's dumb. You know what I mean?
Oh, you know who's, guess who's live right now?
So,
Guess who's live right now on the Twitch?
I'm back.
Matt Hardy.
Nice, welcome back. Yeah.
Guess what they're doing on right now on Twitch?
What's he doing?
His woman that he's with, well, you know, Matt Hardy's woman is opening Pokemon cards.
Oh, geez. He is opening the Pokemon card of the universe!
With Matt Hardy sitting there, with his kid in his lap.
Okay. And he's not woken Matt, he's just regular Matt today.
I like to see him just come back to his regular Matt, not woken Matt. Hey, imagine them bringing back sign Bray Wyatt and make Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy do that,
Bray Wyatt.
and then do that gimmick that we've done before with Bray and Matt and WWE. Take it over there. Now that would be...
Leaders of World, that was interesting, like the Leaders of World.
Yeah. And then have Matt Hardy's brother join him.
Yeah. Brother Nero, I knew you'd come.
I don't know. It's been a long time since we've seen Jeff with that black paint and stuff, but I think they're gonna squander that. Like he squandered Demon Finn Balor. That was a waste. I'm sorry.
Squandered Demon Finn Balor.
Demon Finn Balor lost his first match with Demon.
Yeah,
I think he should have never done that.
Because of shenanigans.
Over
because Brock
somebody.
Lesnar hit the road.
I mean, you can't. I mean, still, yeah, you can't always stay defeated. You know, you can't.
Personally, they can do a match with Brock versus Demon and have Demon get Brock back for cutting the road.
Do you guys think so when Maxwell Jacob Freeman, MJF, or The Miz?
The Miz.
MJF. I'm gonna say MJF.
If it's a microphone battle, that's a very tough one. If it's a match, I would say Miz. I think it's a little bit better than MJF in a ring, but if it's a battle on the microphone, oh my god, it could go either way. Those two are pretty much one and the same. It's like they're fighting a mirror image of themselves.
Maxwell Jacob Freeman, MJF.
Yeah. You got that, guys.
He is simply better than you and you know it. Maxwell Jacob Freeman, MJF. And his opponent from Hollywood, California, he is The Miz. So you think MJF, Magic thinks The Miz.
I mean, if it's going to be a competition just between MJF and The Miz, I'm going to still say MJF. I'm going to say that. I hate to say it that way, but yeah. Now, if you put MJF against Roman Reigns in real life, Roman Reigns. What do you say?
Roman. But if it's like a promo battle, can you imagine Paul Heyman and MJF doing a promo battle together?
No, I don't know. Paul Heyman will beat him. I'm sorry, Paul Heyman will beat him. Paul Heyman does not stutter on the mic. Well, I mean, I don't know. When he gets angry and stuff, I do think he's like does that, but I think it's just like the storyline for him to do that. But other than that, if you really want a good mic skills, put MJF up with Goldberg.
MJF would destroy Goldberg in a promo battle.
I don't know. Or MJF against The Rock. The Rock would destroy MJF in the mic battle. I'm telling you. No hands
Fits
down.
a armbar. Oh, fuck you, Miz. I have an idea, but we gotta talk to Magic when she gets back in here.
What is it?
Me, you, and Magic pick 10 superstars and do a Royal Rumble draft.
I'm taking AEW. How about this? Scott,
What?
have 4 general managers. Okay?
What are you
This is
talking
what I was
about?
thinking. Have 4 general managers, 2 on one and 2 on the other. But say if you wanted to be on WWE side, you can either have to have Raw or SmackDown, and say me and Rep takes AEW. We'll have you know what I'm saying? So.
Or why don't I talk to Ref and see if... I really don't want to restart the universe because we're so far into it. But why don't me, you...
Fun to do it. You know, it's always fun to sit here and goof around and goof off and all that. WWE... oh, now AEW is going on after Raw now. 2 hours ago.
But why don't me, you, and Chris and Rap do a universe together?
I don't mind doing one. I mean...
Let me talk to Rap about it when she gets in here.
Alright? And we can't force somebody to be the GMs if that's who they pick, that's who they pick. You know what I mean? Say if I picked you, she can't get mad, or you can't get mad if she picks me or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
So
we could do co-GMs if you really want.
I don't care. I mean, I just don't want somebody to be dragged into it.
Well, let me ask Chris if he wants to do it with us.
I don't care.
Well, Chris ain't even on. I got somebody. Let me do something real quick, guys.
And
Low blow right in front of the referee. I'm surprised the ref didn't stop it.
Purple and
Even if Kev wants to do it, he can.
Do you want to, if you want to, without forcing me or making me do it, would you want to be a co-GM? But who do you want to be the co-GM for? Who would you want to be the co-GM with? Me or... I got my...
Wait. Tell Iceman I'm adding him into a party.
do you want to?
Dan, can you hand hand your headphones to Kevin real quick?
Yeah.
Hey, got a question for you, Iceman. Okay. Got a question for you, Iceman.
Yes.
Would you like to be either Monday Night Raw's co-GM, which is my brand, or would you rather be Ref's co-GM?
SmackDown.
Okay. I'll ask Goose if he wants to be mine then.
Alright.
Hey, Goose. Oh, he's watching the stream. Damn, you missed.
You know, the other day I actually, the other day, Tuesday or Wednesday, I actually dreamt about my notes.
I'll wait till Juice comes back.
picture of
Oh wait.
July 17th, 856. Stephen Dackman. Because you were actually tweeted me.
I'm not sad at all. Oh, he's busy.
No, but when the draft time.
Well, we could do the draft after. But Goose,
Yeah.
I'll show you all roster real quick, and you can tell me if you like it or not. Okay? This is our WWE division. And here is our United States division. I just sent you our United States division. I told Magic that you had an idea, so she's gonna join here soon. She's cooking supper right now. Here's our women's division, Goose. Am I going too fast?
Nah, looking at them slow bike.
Just let me know if I'm going too fast.
Don't look like a bad roster, Scott. Well, excuse me.
And then, did I tell you who we have for our Money in the Bank match? Goose.
Yeah, Scott.
I'll tell you who we have for our Money in the Bank match. And you can tell me if this is okay, okay? Austin, Keith Lee, Kenny Omega, Danhausen, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn. Is there anybody you want to switch from that or no?
Which one?
For our Money in the Bank.
I mean, I don't mind. I mean, we're just gonna have to download WWE again.
Huh?
Me and Iceman has to download WWE again if y'all want us to do it.
No, we can just do it on my stream.
But I want to get back into it though.
Yeah, me too. I mean, as soon as we get done with this year, if Iceman wants to, he can join us for the draft. We even got Armageddon, Goose. And Halloween Havoc, SummerSlam, Money in the Bank. So here's our match card for whenever we do it again. So we have Jay Lethal and Ricochet in the rivalry. Then we have I thought I put them in the tag team division. I'm sure I didn't. So we put Woods in the heavyweight division or the United States division? Goose. Or maybe we can do it this way.
I was gonna say the United States division.
Okay, well. Put Woods up by Kofi. Now we can put him in the tag team division if we wanted to. Woods. Kofi. And then we'll put Big E if he's not already in the division. Which he is. We'll move Big E up to top 5. Yeah. Okay, Jeff has held the title since before King of the Ring. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins have been tag teams for 22 days. 49 days. How long have you been champion for? 22 days. So Jeff Hardy's our longest reigning champion on our brand. But you want to hear the match card? So in our opening contest, it is going to be Jay Lethal and Ricochet. You want to keep that match?
Ricochet and Hook.
Jay Lethal.
I was good, Mike. Yeah. I see that.
Okay, Los Guerreros versus Rusev Day.
Change it.
Okay. Let's do 1v1.
No!
Is Kevin on his PlayStation or is that still Little Man?
Still a little man for now.
Oh, okay. Let me know when Kevin's getting on. And then I'll invite Kevin into the party.
Yeah, once he gets back in, I'll have him go.
It's gonna be Gangrel versus, yeah, Kevin Thorne. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
So you get to you get to help you book matches too. So I was thinking of doing for the Money in the Bank, having all 6 competitors that's in the Money in the Bank match face off against each other. So like Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn will face off. Kenny Omega and no wait, it's not Omega that's in it. It's Kennedy. Let me see real quick. Yes, Kennedy. So, dumbass. Mr. Kennedy versus Danhausen. Kennedy. So,
First match I would like to see on our card, if we keep them the same or if she wants to go the draft, I was looking at Edge taking on Shawn Michaels 05
okay.
for the first match. For one of the matches. And the second one will be a triple threat. Randy Orton, Kevin Owens, and the Sandman.
I really don't want to do that just because, but we could do Randy Orton versus Sandman. I like that idea.
I was just saying for a triple threat, but if you got something else, that'd be cool. I like to see Eddie Guerrero take on Adam Cole.
Okay, well, we can switch that up too. Give me 1 minute. As versus Son. On 5. And then Eddie versus Adam.
Yep.
Okay.
And let me go back to the women's. I'm gonna put a women's match in there.
I really don't want to do any women's matches this week, just because what we have for the Money in the Bank. And we at least gotta have one, one rivalry match.
Yeah. How
So
about your
here,
teams?
here's who's in the rivalries right now. We got New Day in the rivalry with Street Profits. And then we have Brendan Collins and Simply Better AM, which me and Magic was talking before we started doing the code GMs, is that we was going to put William Regal in that feud and have it for the WWE Championship. But we have the New Day and the Street Profits, and then we have Jay Lethal and Ricochet in a feud.
Yeah, that'd be a good one. I was looking more to the tag team. Like put a triple threat out of those three tag teams division. Make it a triple threat. I was looking
Okay,
for
now we can do a triple threat, but we're gonna have to not use Kevin Owens. So, do you want to use Nakamura or AJ?
Nakamura.
Okay. So, Randy Orton.
I'm gonna put, you got Randy Orton, put Montez Ford.
Montez Ford's already in, so do you want to do Nakamura and Sandman?
Yeah.
Now we do not play this. We let the universe play it out by itself. So whatever happens, happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have Edge versus Shawn Michaels in a rematch for King of the Ring. Then we have Eddie versus Adam Cole. Then we have Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins facing the New Day in the tag team match. Then we have Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens facing off. Then we have Mr. Kennedy versus Danhausen. Then we have Keith Lee versus Austin. And then the triple threat between Randy Orton, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Sandman.
Alright, that'd be a good one. So we're not gonna do no tag team, we're not gonna do a women's match, right?
No, we're not doing women matches just because of the Money in the Bank pay-per-view coming up. And I want to build to that too, you know what I mean?
Right.
But I was thinking next week we could have a 6-man tag team match between Owens and Zayn and Kennedy versus Danhausen, Austin, and Keith Lee.
I was gonna say more, hold on, let me see.
Because we gotta stop building for Money in the Bank. Which Money in the Bank is in 2 weeks, I think. We got tonight's show, and then they got next week's, they got Friday, and then we have the go home show next Monday, and universe-wise. And then they have one for Friday, and then it's Money in the Bank.
Well, I was gonna say, we was talking about, Keith Lee, right?
Yeah, Keith Lee is in the Money in the Bank.
I was gonna say put Keith Lee with Kevin Thorne 1-on-1.
Next week?
Yep.
Okay. So why don't we do it, to get momentum, each one of the Money in the Bank participants face off against somebody to build momentum.
Okay, that sounds fine. That seems alright.
If that's okay with you, since you're my
I don't care
co-GM.
what we do. I don't care what we do, yeah.
We just have to build the Money in the Bank, you know.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Is it still Little Man?
I don't know if he's completely finished or not, but I don't know if he's completely finished.
Is Iceman on?
Huh?
Is Iceman on his PlayStation?
No, not yet.
Oh. But tell him as soon as he gets on, I'm inviting him to a party.
Okay. Why is there... Oh, no, no. Destiny started to send me in there.
What happens if Ryan Laundrie is...
I'm kind of mad I don't have one. Hey, Grandma. You still here, Goose? Welcome into the stream, Justin. How are you?
Everybody in the stream stuff.
I know.
Really call me by my PlayStation name or anything.
Oh, sorry.
Alright, do that.
Okay. Oh, I gotta get Grandma pop anyway. I've been streaming for 2 hours. Let's go. I'm back. Is that you, Goose?
I'm back. But
Welcome back, Goose. How are you, brother?
I'm doing alright.
So, you like our roster?
Yep.
Ross getting ready to start.
Yeah, you know where I am?
Where?
I'm back over here in London.
Nice.
Well, did you hear about the Pam TV?
So, Dawson,
Yo,
I want to say you something. I want you to tell me how good this match card looks, okay?
right?
In our first match, we have HBK versus Edge.
Hey, never got mad. I would like to see that match.
Eddie Guerrero versus Adam Cole.
Let me break down the goal because I don't have them, baby.
The Street Profits and New Day.
At least one of these days, and the Street Profits are there. I'll give it to Street Profits.
Then we have Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn, which that's one of my Money in the Bank matches.
Oh, you're the one? Oh, for the qualifying bank, okay.
No, they already qualified. I'm having who's ever in the Money in the Bank in the matches tonight.
Okay.
Then we have Mr. Kennedy versus Dan Housing.
I don't have both of those. I know who Mr. Kennedy is, but who the hell is this Housey?
Look him up. He's funny as hell. And then we have Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Keith Lee.
I don't have Lee.
No, this is for my General Manager universe.
Oh, that's where you. Okay.
And then we have in a triple threat match, we have Randy Orton, Nakamura, and the Sandman.
Oh, nice. I don't see a Gordon here.
Huh?
No.
So how you like the stream, Goose?
That is awesome. As you can see, I'm back here and let me just say he did his something. Play. 5 more minutes until my alarm goes off for WWE champions.
Hey, Dalton, you still have your YouTube, don't you?
Yeah, why?
Come watch my stream.
Right, you said YouTube or Twitch?
YouTube.
I just watch YouTube, yeah.
Come watch me on YouTube, brother.
Okay, what's your channel name?
Scott McIlvaine.
Okay. Alright, and can I do all lowercase?
Yeah.
No spaces or space?
No, space.
Oh, there's a space.
And my profile has MVP on the cover.
McIlvaine. How do you spell McIlvaine again?
MC
MC
IL
ILVI.
VAIN.
Oh, the McIlvaine. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, got it. I found it. Yeah. Yeah.
Did you find my newest stream? Yeah! Yeah!
You didn't recognize the photo. You didn't recognize the eater. Yeah, because it's me.
Wait, I want to see something.
Okay, let's get forward.
Still there, Goose?
Yep. You said 19 messed up on you, gave you blue screen, right?
Yeah.
It said 19, but it says, has it been giving you any more?
Nope. Yeah!
So would you want to get it back, us, 19? We can do our own stuff. Hey.
Hey, Dalton. Which one's Grim and which one's Doo-Hop? Am I Doo-Hop or Grim?
Why do you got a square thing on one of the characters this time?
Huh?
Why do you have a square thing or a rectangle, whatever it is, on one of your rafters?
Because I have to delete them. I'm the fat little buddy. Okay, you can be Grim, I don't care. That means Goose is a tax slug.
The what?
I like how Goose is like, do what? Should I keep Raymond Danger or no?
So that's up to you. If you think you should keep him, keep him. If you don't, that's totally up to you.
I do want to do one thing with him before I delete him.
Why delete him if you're going to take him off? I mean, why fix him up if you want to delete him?
Where did he hang out? Oh, while starting, probably. Yep.
Run a fair watching you.
Why does it feel like somebody's watching me?